So I have a question. I know in the Gospels, Jesus talks about loving our neighbors as ourselves, but how do we really care for them when they're hurting?
Oh man, that is a great question. Often, what happens when people are hurting and in need, they seek help. At first, they might go to a church to get a gas card. Next, they may receive food from a local food bank. And after that, maybe they would reach out to another church for some help with rent. But think about it, will this provide lasting change?
Yeah, to me, it just feels like a temporary fix because in 2 weeks, they're going to be in the exact same place. Their gas and their food are gone, and they're going to have rent coming up again.
You are right, because there's usually an underlying cause that needs to be addressed first to help this person thrive.
That's so true. So, if that's the case, then how do we really help people on a deeper level and not just give them like a handout?
Well, that's where Love Inc. comes in.
Wait, isn't that a dating site?
No, Love Inc.'s not a dating site. Love Inc. is a partnership of churches that journeys alongside our neighbors in need and helps connect them to the right resources in the community and within the churches, giving people a hand up and not just a hand out.
Well, how are the churches helping in this, though?
You see, Love Inc. is a ministry in and of each partner church.
Okay, so when someone reaches out to a partner church for help, they would then connect them to Love Inc., right?
Absolutely. And whoever they would talk to, whether the pastor or the secretary, they would say, "We want to help you, and we have a ministry to help called Love Inc." Then they would connect the person to their church's Love Inc. ministry.
Wow, so they really invest in the person and learn their story, which allows them to kind of figure out what's going on under the surface so that they can connect them to the right resources.
And if the church that referred them didn't have the resources needed, Love Inc. is going to connect them to other ministries, other churches, and other organizations while walking alongside them on their journey to thrive.
Well, that sounds great. It really does. But isn't that kind of just like giving a man a fish and not really teaching him to fish?
They do both. They give material needs to quiet the crisis, then classes taught by partner church volunteers give the individual or the family the skills they need to thrive.
I love that. It's personal and relational because people need to know that they're loved and that they're image bearers of God and worthy of all the help that can be provided to them. It's essential to learn about the person and their circumstances so we can truly know how to care for them and love them the way that Christ loved us.